Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel today, wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about the altcoin that you don't want to miss out on. What could that be? We're going to talk about that. We're going to bring up the chart today. But before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and does help support the channel, as does your wonderful comments that you leave. Thank you. And those of you who ask questions, I do get back to those as soon as I am able to. However, if you'd like more immediate engagement and interaction with me, you can find me in the Discords. Okay, where are they located? Below in the description of this video. You might need to click the more button where it will pop out for you. You can find me there in the Stocks with Josh Discord. I have my own Crown Traders channel in there where I share education, insights, resources, some of my trade setups, and of course, entertainment. Because this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? Okay. And of course, the Tribal Trades Discord is also listed there. You can't sign up for that. It's closed. It is a closed group, but you can request to be on the wait list there. There's an email address there where you can do that also in the description. So the coin that I am talking about is none other than Sui. This is a coin that I've talked about a lot ever since it was around 40 odd cents way back in May, June, July, August time frame. It was one of the top coins, and I know many of you followed that trade and have made great gains on Sui. And here Rec Capital has talked about what happened with Sui yesterday. The Sui Foundation formed a momentous partnership with World Liberty Financial, which will see World Liberty Financial include Sui in the strategic token reserve. So they've either bought it or going to be buying it and possibly continuing to buy it once they've acquired it. That would be a smart move because I do think it's the fastest, cheapest, and best blockchain on the planet. Okay, and it has, according to Rec Capital, successfully retested the top of a previous macro reaccumulation range, which is very bullish. So let's look at the price charts for Sui. And do be careful today because of volatility. So have your stops set, people. Have your stops set. If you wonder how to set stop losses, you're lucky. I've got a stop loss video that you can watch on that. I set that up a couple of weeks ago. Look back on the YouTube channel here, available for you to watch and learn from. And also it's in my cheat sheet, which can be located in the Discords. Okay, so because the volatility, because we do have the crypto summit today, and we're still waiting. We're waiting to see what is going to happen, what is going to shake out. Is this going to be a buy the rumor and sell the news event? I want to know what you think. Is it going to be a buy the rumor and sell the news? Look, even if we get some kind of pump today, will it be sustained? Because even though Sui pumped on the news all the way up to $3 yesterday, look at this huge pump yesterday. It has given back a lot of these gains already. Okay, a lot of these gains already. And currently it's retesting that double Fibonacci line of $2.80 because you can see that it's struggling to break through. I always like going to the 5-minute time frame here and see what's happening. And so this wouldn't be a place that we want to enter a trade just yet, because as you can see, we are under, not only are we under the 9 EMA and the 20 EMA, but we are now under this double Fibonacci level of $2.82. But however, we are held up in support by the 50 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. If you want to learn to trade and chart, you can find me in the Discord there. We go into detail what that all means and how to set up charts and chart like a boss. Okay, so we can see that there. Now, of course, a loss of this level here, and of course, you should have your stop set. This trade probably stopped out already, or maybe hit the reverse trade button where you can go from long to short and make money on the way down, because you just don't want to be making money on the way up. You want to make it on the way down. So you're not sad when the charts go down. You can be happy and your bank account be filled because you can learn how to make money on the way down. Again, teaching that in the Discord. And so what we have here, these are the levels that we have to the downside. So if we lost this $2.82, which we have momentarily, we might pop back above below. We do have the 9 EMA at $2.80, and we could just bounce around this area and kind of get choppy, and then you just get stopped out of trades, in and out, in and out. sometimes it's better to wait for a couple of things. One is to break above the 200-day moving average, get in the trade there on the retest. Of course, there is resistance of the 20 EMA on the daily at $2.97, the Fibonacci at $3, and the 200 EMA on the daily at around about just a touch under $3.03. Of course, you can also wait to get in the trade. Historically, 200 EMA on the daily and the 200-day moving averages have been good places to accumulate these strong tokens in bull markets. And I do still believe we're in a bull market, but set your stop losses because anything can happen, and it probably will. Even if there is a great pump today, we have seen those sold off fairly quickly, okay? And so what we're seeing here is a little bit of a kangaroo up and down market, and that's the volatility. You can trade that volatility by making money to the upside and to the downside. And so if we look here, we can see that would be the best trade like this. Yes, you're buying it higher than if we dump all the way down here, but nobody wants to try and catch a falling knife. We haven't created a higher high yet. We need to get above this level here, which is going to be $3.25. We tried yesterday and didn't make that, and we just have created a lower low. So it's technically still in a downtrend, and we need to trade the trend. If the trend is down, you want to make money, you can buy at $3 and sell down at $2.82 and make money that way. You don't have to be a one-dimensional trader. You can be a well-rounded trader that can make money in a kangaroo market where it's bouncing, an uptrend market, or in a downtrend market. This is the way. All right, so coming down here, these are the key levels that we've seen so far hold as support. We've seen this double Fibonacci level at $2.55. You can see that's bounced off there twice. You also have seen the 50 EMA on the weekly down at $2.48. That double Fibonacci level at $2.55. Of course, the 50-week moving average is all the way down there at about $2, and it looks like it's around $2 if we switch to the weekly time frame there. It is looking at it's around $2.14 at the moment. Like we saw this flush to the downside there. I did manage to pick up some here at $2.48. That's turned into a great trade there as it pumped up $3 yesterday. You can make money in this market if you learn how to spot where to make the buys and where to set your profits and take your profits. So if I'm looking at this market today, we're waiting to see. We already had that good Sui news. I'm not expecting now the US government to add any altcoins to its own stockpile because yesterday it said it's not going to. If anything, it's going to sell. It doesn't have Sui in that stockpile already. So that's fine, but World Liberty Finances bought it. However, it could make made in the USA some kind of tax exemption or some kind of benefit. My big guess for today is that there will be some benefit for made in the USA coins, and they could receive a little bit of a lift today. But be careful, be quick, take those profits, lock in those profits. And of course, if it goes the other way and we don't hear anything as a bit of a sellout, have those stop losses set there. That's all for today. I appreciate you tuning in. So until the next episode, or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.